Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to go through what it looks like to be a nutrition student. Currently at the master's level, so I'm taking grad courses. And for my undergrad, I was an on-campus in-person student, but now I've switched to fully online, so you'll get to see a little bit of what that looks like. It is definitely a change of pace, both in the fact that it is not an in-person class where you have your peers coming alongside with you, and also in the sense that it is a master's and not undergrad courses. And there are of course pros and cons to each, but I'm super duper thankful to be able to take this course, and after this one we'll have just 2 more left until graduating. If you are doing nutrition wanting to become a registered dietitian, then after you graduate with a master's you will have to do an internship and then sit for the exam. But let's get to studying. Trying something new. We're trying to do DoorDash. I'm doing my very first one ever. So got the order right there. Taking it to the location real quick and we'll see how this goes. So all you do is you wait for an order to pop up, you see if it's available for you to do, you click accept, and then it shows you exactly where to go. When you arrive at the store, you check and make sure everything is in the order, and then it will also tell you where to deliver it to, and then show you your tips. That went really well, it was really fun. We'll see if any other orders pop up, but until then, probably gonna go back to studying. Actually, until I got eye bags under my eyes because sleep was crazy last night, but I think I'm actually going to go to the library while we're out to pick up a couple of movies because we want to have a movie night soon with some friends. And then I really need to go do some training somewhere, either outside or maybe at the track. Some trail running today because that will help with like incline running and running over all kinds of stuff rather than just trying to run on straight pavement where it's kind of easier and you're not building up your cardiovascular system as much as you would if you were making it harder. So that's today's focus, but I also like to do sprints as well and then interval training, but that'll be another day. It's dinner time, so we're gonna go see what the Publix has. Salmon for dinner, but I could not find what I was looking for at Publix, so probably just going to do either another type of fish like tilapia or some chicken. I'm going to go ahead and get some roasted zucchini started, and then maybe we'll do some potatoes or something to make like a nourish bowl. We'll see. So here we've got our chicken, some purple onion, the greens on the bottom, potatoes, the roasted zucchini, and then some mushrooms too. Absolutely delicious. We've got protein, carbs, vegetables, all kinds of goodness. All right, I'm going to show you something super easy that you can do if you are wanting like a smoothie bowl but you don't have a blender, which is currently my situation right now. Since the weather's getting warmer, summertime, I associate sometimes with those acai bowls you can get that are usually super expensive. And of course you can make them really, really cheap if you do have a blender, but this one is going to be for when you don't even have a blender and you literally just really want that, but you don't want to have to pay a bunch and you want to make it yourself. So we're just going to need some frozen berries or whatever fruit that you want. I've scooped some out and I'm just going to put them in this bowl right here to thaw. And then you can use whatever toppings you want. So I'm going to use granola and some chocolate chips, of course. And then peanut butter is another good thing to drizzle on top too. And if you heat it up, it makes it easier to do that, so it's not like unable to come off with a spoon or knife, whatever. This right here is perfection. Look how beautiful that is. This semester I am in a graduate class. It is the graduate level of biochemistry, which I absolutely love. I'm so fascinated by all of the nutrition science, but it's just a very difficult and very content heavy course, so it's all I could manage with a full-time job. And it is all online since I'm not an on-campus student, but I have absolutely loved it so far. We have talked about carbohydrate metabolism in the first exam, and then we're moving on to fatty acid metabolism and beta oxidation. So it's been really, really interesting. And this week is actually the spring break, so nothing is due, but I do need to study really, really hard because our third exam is the next week. However, since I'm still having to work this week, just try and balance everything. This is the way the course is set up online. You have all of your content, your syllabus, your schedule, and then all of the modules. And then, for example, in module 4, it will have all of the lectures pre-recorded, all of the assignments that you need to do. And then for this course, you have to proctor your exams. And so you do that under the scheduling section. So you have everything all right here, and then you've got your grade book, your discussions, calendar, announcements, so you can interact with your professor and all of that good stuff. Which it makes it super convenient to have everything online, but I really enjoyed, obviously, in-person classes because you have your professor right there where you can meet and talk to. You have your classmates where you can study together. So I definitely miss that aspect of college, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you are working full-time or even have a demanding part-time job, sometimes online is a better option just because it's more flexible and you don't have to be in class at a specific time. It was 44 degrees out there tonight on the courts, so my hands were absolutely freezing. I'm ready to go to bed and be warm finally. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you wish, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.